It's me again, Dice Jackson. Now, I formerly made a video discussing how to acquire some bitches on your dick. I'm out here, I am like an angel to the bitchless masses. I'm blessing you with these tips and tricks. It's come to my attention recently that, young men as a whole, you know, we ain't fucking, and I use we in the royal sense because I very much am fucking. In fact, it's kind of a problem. It's getting too much. You know, I've kind of had to become a recluse because these bitches are they're draining me every day, every night. I can't get a rest. I'm kind of on a break from the bitches right now. But it's come to my attention that the average young man isn't fucking. 60% of Gen Z men, blah blah blah. You know, if you're watching this channel, you know the statistics. You are within the 60%, but you need to realize this stuff being shoved in your face 24/7 it's a psychological operation, okay? I mean, it's not your fault, man. It couldn't be your fault. The Rothschilds are out here paying women to ignore young men's texts, and I shed tears. I shed tears for the plight of the young man. Truly. I've made videos before discussing my magical minge acquiring methods, my revolutionary riz, if you will. These are foolproof methods, you know. I'm not walking back anything I said in former videos, but you see, the problem is a lot of these methods, they require you actually getting your foot in the door. I realized that this advice was given from a place of privilege. My harem is plentiful. The only time my dick isn't wet is when I'm sleeping, and even then, I'm lucid dreaming, so technically, I'm still fucked. So I decided to renounce all my worldly pleasures. The bitches, the money. I truly put myself in the mind space of a man with no bitches. I made an online dating profile that was as unappealing as possible, but my masculine charms were just too powerful. I struggled to keep my harem away, and so I had to go into hiding. I'm truly cut off from society. I ruminated on the nature of attraction. As I have previously mentioned, it is a programming of the mind, an illusion that can be created by a skillful hand. But how the fuck am I supposed to program these bitches when I'm left undelivered for 2 days? And then it came to me, in the depths of a strict fast and deep meditation, I found my answer. It was a woman, unlike any I had ever seen, otherworldly and divine. Was it a hallucination? A dream? Or had Lady Death finally come to claim? In that moment, the answer became apparent to me. The psyops are only getting better. I must become stronger. Telecommunications, just waves, oscillations, vibration. Brain gives off brain waves, oscillates, vibrates. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I've talked about love bombing. I've talked about threatening suicide. These are all viable methods to attain and keep a woman. But if you really want to become like me, if you really want to get to that next level, you have to learn to astral project. The Rothschilds are getting smarter. Every text you send, these women are getting richer. You need to find a way to circumvent these obstacles. To start, you're going to want to target the lady you're chasing after. Just go up and talk to her. I know the thought of this makes you want to have a nervous breakdown, but you're just going to have to deal with it, because this isn't the hard part. You're going to have to get a piece of her DNA. Not only are you going to have to talk to a woman, but you're also going to have to touch one. I get it, these are all things you've never done in your life. You're an Omega TV viewer. I was scared too, risen up my first bad bitch, but look at me now. Huh? Once you have your DNA sample, you're going to want to go back home. And now, earlier I mentioned lucid dreaming. When you're as spiritually adept as I am, you become able to do this on a whim, but you'll probably need some practice, as your ability to astral project depends on your ability to lucid dream. I recommend repeating a phrase over and over again in your head as you're drifting to sleep, so that you're able to remain aware as you're in the clutches of the unconscious mind. And when you're able to do this confidently, only then can you make an attempt. For this step, you're going to need to find out your crush's sleep schedule. You can do this a variety of ways. Take note of her online presence, place a location tracker on her, hack into her laptop and gain access to her webcam. You just need to find a way to know when she's sleeping. And when she is sleeping is when you strike. You're now going to put your practice to use. I want you to leave your body and head into the astral plane. This is when you visualize the woman in your mind, and you will be directly transported into her dreams as her soul resides in the astral plane when she sleeps. Whatever is happening in her dream space, you will be directly inserted into it. Now, you don't want to be heavy-handed with this. I know it's a dream, but you can't do anything atrocious. I know some of you niggas horny as shit. You have to remember that you are the skillful hand creating the illusion. There is a certain finesse to this that you need to utilize. Now, we have to remember we're still operating on the basic principles of reality here, because we are still technically in reality, but traversing the astral world and understanding how it works is a topic for another video. Anyway, this girl is going to see you in every dream she has now, and subconsciously, she's going to take this as a sign. Every time she sees you, she'll be allured by your mystique. When once she saw your name in her notifications and ignored it, she's now going to be salivating with curiosity. Who is this mysterious ass? Why do I keep dreaming of him? Of course, she's not going to want to admit she was dreaming of you straight away. But this is when you can refer to earlier videos on how to conduct a text conversation with women. You're going to want to subtly insert the idea that she has been dreaming of you, but not in any way that she'll realize. You have to let her bring it up herself, because when she does, that's when you have her. The only problem you had was getting your foot in the door. Now, we get to the easy part, where all you have to do is psychologically manipulate her, and you'll have a partner for life. And this will work even if you're butt ugly, so I don't want to hear this blackball bullshit about not being able to get a girlfriend. Look, this is why the government pays happy couples to display public shows of affection in front of you. It's a demoralization campaign to reinforce your incel. I just refuse to believe that there's this many happy couples around me, and these couples are so happy they just have to kiss in front of me! In front of me! You don't love each other that much. You don't love each other that much. I know this is a fabrication. MI5. I'm on your... The world is conspiring against you to make sure you get no bitches. And that's never going to change. You have to adapt to survive. Astral projection is the new and only method that will enable you to procure the touch of a woman. And this is why for just $799.99, you can buy my course and get the full astral projecting and lucid dreaming package, as well as every tool you'll need in your toolkit to psychologically manipulate a woman. Now, this offer is for a limited time only. You have to buy quick, fast. They're going like hotcakes. They don't... Yeah.